We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Kansas City Royals and the Houston Astros. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Justin Verlander is on the mound for Houston in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Digging in now, Robin Yount. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Gary Carter. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Yount, the runner at second with 1 away. Count even to the kid. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carter.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the box now, Mickey Mantle. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Orel Hershiser starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Now the 1-1 pitch.
ball. Strike.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the throw by Yount is in time, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
So the base is empty here with one away, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third, the
Next
first
up for the
baseman,
Astros, Jeff
Jeff
Bagwell, looking to get on
Bagwell.
base and keep this first inning alive. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Jorgon Alvarez would be next. Shoots this one over to first. And Perez will just step on the bag, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Still no score. Into the box, Tony Perez. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Struck him out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Brett.
To the plate now, George Brett. 2-1. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10.
Standing in, Gary Sheffield comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. A 1-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Digging in, Ryan Sandberg. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1 the count to Sandberg.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1.
Nope, outside.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Springer on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Jorgon Alvarez. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. And it's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Hit sharply on the ground, and the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen shortly.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at, strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Springer.
At the plate now, George Springer. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7th.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Damon is there. 2 gone. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Batting 8. Not Jordan.
Digging in, Carlos Correa. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And you can see that the Royals currently lead the AL in that category. Into the box now, Robin Yount, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Gary Carter.
Striding in once again, Gary Carter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now the 1-1 pitch to 1-2 now. This year against right-handed pitching, Carter is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mantle.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now
at the plate, Tony Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Third inning, no score to this point. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sheffield. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Royals settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Royals out in front, 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Lifted the other way out to left center. Braun comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The batter, number 7.
In now, Craig Biggio. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Damon is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready on 1-2.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now in the box, Ryan Sandberg, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Johnny Damon. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun. Ball 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Three and 1 to Robin Yount.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The catcher, number 8, Gary Carter.
Now at the plate, Gary Carter. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready with the 1-1. In there, 1-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Loud contact by Bagwell, and a ball carrying well to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Standing in now, Jorgon Alvarez. Oh, look at Brett. He gathers the throw. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. '50th pitch of the game on its way.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. 3-2 pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now a sinker this time, but this ball stays outside as he loses him here. It's ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Here's George Springer, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. One left for Houston. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the DH, the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Three and 2 to the Royals' designated hitter.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Fouled off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Tony Perez. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey into the Crawford boxes and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 10 for him on the year, as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
To the plate now, George Brett. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Alvarez comes on now and puts it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 10.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Gary Sheffield. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A bouncer up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now that
nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
At the plate now, Ryan Sandberg. Full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Jose Urquidy is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 65, Jose Urquidy.
Johnny Damon will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 2 away. The 1-2 lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But a run for the Royals here in the inning, and it came on this home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's 2-0 Kansas City. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two. Now here's the pitch. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Stepping in now, Carlos Correa. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a solo shot here for Carlos Correa, number 10 for him on the year. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
So now to the plate, Garrett Stubbs. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Craig Biggio. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1.
That's Walter.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Damon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Through 5 innings, it's the Royals 2 and the Astros 1.